One more time, guys. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to try to be on time for you guys from now on. Literally on the dot, although I did push this back twice from 7 to 8 o'clock because I'm at a new location now. It took me a lot longer to get to the gym than my last place. So I switched apartments for 3 days. Still here in Playa del Carmen. And yeah, having a good time. I am going to wait for a few more people to join before I get into the video today. But I want to talk about some examples of the pendulum swinging back in the favor of the right wing, the conservatives, and common sense, the party of common sense. What's up, Patterson? What's up, Devon? How you doing? You know what, Avery, I'm going to do this for you. Here we go. DJ, hit it. I freaking love that song. I don't care what anyone says. It's great music. We got Tom Omasta in here. What's going on, Tom? Let me know what you guys are chatting from. We got Tampa in the house. Devon, what's going on? And I wanted to talk to you guys today about this article I saw from Facebook, now known as Meta. And this definitely gives me hope for the future and for the direction of social media. I think basically the pendulum swung so far left that now it's swinging back to the right a little bit, which is amazing. So this Facebook exec, he really impressed me. This guy is speaking common sense. So let's kind of jump into the story right here. It's a good one. So this guy here, this top exec, how do I get rid of this stupid ad? Let me see if I reload it. Okay, there we go. Oh my God, these things are so annoying. So top media exec blames users for spreading misinformation. He blames us. He blames the people. But check out what he says. It actually starts to make a lot of sense. Individual users, not tech platforms, shoulder the responsibility for the spread of misinformation online, according to Andrew Bosworth, a top exec at Meta. In an interview over the weekend with Axios on HBO, Bosworth said that it is not up to Meta to stifle the views of individuals who wish to express themselves by sharing their beliefs. This is exactly what I've been trying to say all along. This is what we've all been trying to say all along. Facebook made a mistake thinking that it's the arbiter of truth. They made a huge mistake. They never should have taken on that role or that responsibility. And as a matter of fact, there's a lawsuit happening right now where Facebook had to openly admit that their fact checkers are more opinions. I mean, legit, this is what it is. That way, if their opinions or their fact checks are wrong, they're not going to be responsible for like libel or slander, whatever. I think it's libel when it's in writing. Pretty shady. So fact checkers, according to their legal documents, are opinions. So they never should have been arbiters of truth. This guy is absolutely right. A social media platform, in my opinion, their responsibility is to create really good technology to connect users, to allow us ways to share information. But they should never come in and determine what's true, what's false, when the reality is there is either no answer or the truth is uncomfortable. And right now, unfortunately, they're censoring it. Like, think about COVID. If you said COVID came from a lab in 2020, you got shadow banned, removed, censored, suppressed, all those things. And then Facebook said, due to new evidence or whatever, due to new possibilities, we're going to allow users to start to say that COVID is made in the lab. So you couldn't say this in 2020, things change, and then you can say it. How about the Russia collusion? If you said that the Russia collusion hoax with Trump was fake, you would have been demonized. Guess what? You would have been right. So information changes over time, and that's why it's important that we are allowed to express ourselves on these platforms, which is what I try to do to the best of my ability here on YouTube, even though there are a lot of topics I can't talk about. This guy Bosworth makes even more sense. The individual humans are the ones who choose to believe or not believe a thing. They're the ones that choose or not to choose to share or not to share a thing. So he is 100% correct It is up to us, the people, to share information, and then for the justice, the court of social justice to decide, the court of social media to decide, not Instagram and not Facebook. Pressed further on vaccine hesitancy and whether Meta may be contributing to it despite its effort to provide authoritative information, Bosworth argued that in a democracy where people are free to speak their minds, people can choose to seek out whatever information they prefer. Exactly. And then he goes on to say, you have an issue with those people. You don't have an issue with Facebook. You can't put that on me. So this guy is based. I hope that he does more stuff with Facebook. I mean, he's already top exec, but he really needs to put the hammer down, because this is some of the most sense I've heard coming out of Facebook in a long time. So good on Andrew Bosworth. Let's go see what this guy looks like real quick. I'm very curious. Andrew Bosworth. All right, here he is. Here he is. Here he is, guys. This is Andrew Bosworth, the most based Facebook employee. And there he is with Mark Zuckerberg. Two rich guys just chilling. A billionaire and a multimillionaire. Pretty cool seeing them together. Must be nice, as we say. Let's go check out some news on CNN. You know, it's always fun to go to CNN and just read what's going on in the world, because it's a very slanted liberal view of everything. Okay, cool. So this is a great story. I think this is good news. Larry Nassar victims reach a $380 million settlement with USA Gymnastics.
I believe without a doubt that the circumstances that led to my abuse and allowed it to continue are directly the result of the fact that the organizations created by Congress to oversee and protect me as an athlete, USA Gymnastics and the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee failed to do their jobs. Nelson Mandela once said, there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. It is the power of that statement that compels and empowers me to be here in front of you today. I don't want another young gymnast, Olympic athlete, or any individual to experience the horror that I and hundreds of others have endured before, during, and continuing to this day in the wake of the Larry Nassar abuse.
So yeah, this is this is some heartbreaking stuff, guys. I'm sure we all know about Larry Nassar and the things that he did to these young girls. He was put in a trusted position. Like, these girls trusted him, and he took full advantage of the situation he was put in, the trust that he had. And when a authority figure or a medical professional does that, that's really bad. So I think that Larry Nassar is spending life in prison at this point, which I think is well deserved. I think child abusers need to be held to the full justice of the law. I think that they need extra protection than other types of crimes. To me, I'm pro-life now these days. I used to be pro-choice, as you guys know, but I'm pro-life now, and it's similar to defenseless babies in the womb. Like, they can't defend themselves at all against the instruments of abortion. They can't defend themselves against their own mother who decides to terminate a pregnancy. Can't do anything. So we need to be the voice for them. We need to defend them. We need laws to protect them. And that's why I will stand on the side of pro-life, probably for the rest of my life. I can't see my mind going back to pro-choice. But similarly, when it comes to young children that are not of consenting age, we also need to protect them as well, because they don't have the tools to protect themselves, defend themselves, and also they don't even have the brain development to consent. So there is no such thing as consent for these young children. So this settlement of $380 million, I think, is fantastic. I believe it's the largest settlement ever for this type of crime ever. But given the position these girls were in, and given that they were competing for a U.S.-based organization, I think that this is super important that they got this $380 million. So I'm happy for these girls. I don't believe that they're actually getting a check for $380 million. I think that some of it is non-financial or something. Let me read right here real quick. A modified settlement of $380 million was later agreed upon. The majority of the settlement will be paid by insurers, but the U.S. Olympics and Paralympic Committee will pay around $34 million and will loan around $6 million to USA Gymnastics to pay its portion of the settlement. This is the second nine-figure settlement for victims of Larry Nassar. Wow. Michigan State University agreed to pay $500 million to settle lawsuits brought by 332 victims. He is serving a 60-year sentence in federal prison on child P charges. I don't want to say the word. He was also sentenced to 40 to 175-year state prison sentence in Michigan after pleading to 7 counts of criminal S conduct. As a part of his plea deal, he admitted to using his trusted medical position to assault and molest under the guise of medical treatment for about 2 decades. I mean, that's crazy. And I think that's a big problem that we have in this country. Like, maybe, let me rephrase that. It's a big problem we have with certain people in this country, okay? I think most people, American, are law-abiding citizens. Most of us are good people, or at least we're neutral, right? Not all of us are bad people. Very small percentage of us are. But these people of power, these people of positions, of status, they get away with so much for years before the story finally leaks, before the victims have enough courage to, I don't know if I'm phrasing it correctly, but before they have the courage to come out and speak against their abusers. But you got guys like Jeffrey Epstein, who we now know very well was probably guilty of a lot of crimes. Probably, I'm putting that word in to be careful, because innocent of proven guilty, right? Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein. You have this guy right here. They have people that probably were aware of what they're doing. I don't know how you don't know what someone's doing for 20 years. That's just crazy. And they don't come out and speak up on behalf of the voiceless. So if you see something, say something. That was a famous expression from New York City subways after like 9/11 happened. So yeah, if you see something, you got to say something. All right. All of us need to do that. Let's see. Yeah, Larry will never get out. I hope that he never sees the light of day again. He should never see outside of a prison cell because he did enough damage for 20 years. He did a lot of damage. Anthony Serrato, me too, man. I am. I mean, look, when I was pro-choice, I always believed that I was defending women's rights. I wasn't even thinking about the right of a baby. I never thought about that. And now I think about the rights of the babies a lot. You know, the right to exist. The right to exist to me should be valued more than the right of people to murder. That's how I look at it. I actually put up a quote today to talk about the hypocrisy of the radical left. I saw this in an article today. They were talking about the Supreme Court of Texas maintaining the heartbeat bill. And the article, this is CNN, of course, said a key component of women's rights and body autonomy is being snatched away as we watch. The problem is, if you're pro-choice, it's usually a leftist belief. 99% of the time, it's a leftist, liberal belief, progressive belief. Liberals, progressives, leftists, they side with the rights of the woman over the rights of the baby to exist. So I feel that the left is also the same party that believes that men can get pregnant. And they're the same party that believes that men can have periods. So how can you believe people get pregnant? How can you believe that men can have periods, but then say the 6-week heartbeat ban is a component of women's rights? Wouldn't it be a key component of people's rights? Wouldn't now this just be everybody? If your platform is every gender can get pregnant, if your platform is pregnancy is not exclusive to women, if your platform is men can have periods, and that's what you're promoting, then you can't look at heartbeat bans, abortion bans as women's rights. It comes down to people's rights. And so now it seems, using liberal logic, men do have a say what happens to women's bodies because men can also get pregnant, and pregnancy affects men as well. So that's the problem. That's where liberals kind of put themselves into a little hole, and it doesn't really make much sense. Hell yeah, Dave. That's right. We're all pro-life because we're all alive and we're all love being alive. And I believe when we're all off this planet, we're all going to miss being alive. Guys, I'm going to have to hop off. I'm going to leave it on, but I need to go outside and get my food. Let me just message this guy real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Hola, yo estoy en la calle 44, calle 44. Calle 44. Between 20 y 25. Gracias. Sí, hola. Good job, girls. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Definitely little more difficult to get your Uber Eats when you don't speak Spanish fluently, and most of the drivers only speak Spanish. So anyway, I'm back, guys. Let's see what he's got. No problem, brother teacher. Getting his nutrients, replying to Noah. He should have played the music again for us. I should have done that. I need to get a longer version of it. I actually do have a 3-minute version of the song that I can actually probably play next time. So I got coconut water, and I got some beautiful poke. Got a beautiful poke bowl. Very expensive out here, though. I was very shocked at how expensive it was in Playa del Carmen. I thought it'd be cheaper. Playa del Carmen is definitely not the cheapest place in Mexico. If you want cheap, you need to go like more inland, away from the beaches, obviously. The fewer the tourists, the cheaper the prices. That's obviously the way it works. You guys know what I'm talking about. So happy our country is finding out villains are taking over. Yeah, that's the good part, though, is that people are waking up, and I love seeing it. All right, let's go back to the cesspool that is CNN. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if there's anything good. But this is like what I do every day, guys. I wake up and I check out CNN. I check out all the liberal type of platforms, because I don't want to live in an echo chamber. Even though I think CNN is full of shit, and I love their downfall that's happening right now. I think it's important that we look at sites that we don't necessarily politically align with. And also, the good news is it helps keep us informed about what the other side thinks. So if you do what I do, which is walking up to people on the street and trying to get their opinion on topics and things, it helps me stay more informed. It puts me in the liberal mindset. Because if I know what these people are reading and engaging with, then I'm more empowered when it comes to what I expect them to say and stuff. So that's definitely my feedback. I would love to give you guys a slideshow of Chicas Guapas. I should definitely do that. So when I walk away again, you guys can have that. I put a girl up today on my channel. She was a Chica Guapa. She's a beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. She where is she? Here she is. Ding, ding. All right. She's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous girl. So if you guys haven't watched that video yet, definitely go to my channel. Watch that video later when you have a chance. We're talking about feminism and how feminism is hurting this country, hurting the U.S. And it'll probably eventually, it's already in Mexico now, and it's already in Thailand now. But they're behind. I saw a really good comment today from Scott Baxter here. He said, I was very happy to provide everything for my now ex-wife of 17 years. Damn, man, that's a long time. Until they figured out that she was a covert narcissist. She little by little over time adopted fairly radical feminist ideologies via her soccer mom friends and her fake book addiction. Good one. Scott Baxter's been self-employed since 19. He always worked 6-7 days a week until he met her and her 7-month-old son in Peru. House 1 block from the golf course, nice cars, kids well loved and supported, 2 annual vacations, and even supported her family back in Peru. Keep in mind, guys, when you date or marry women from developing countries that are not middle to upper class, you're expected to take care of them, and that's just kind of comes to the territory. I wasn't looking for competition, but that's what I got. And that's feminism. Feminism says you can do whatever a man can do, and you can do it better. And I always say, let's see women competing against men in a slam dunk contest and see who wins. Every day was a drama with petty arguments that she purposely started because this is what narcissists do. At this point, 3 years since the divorce, I'm not looking for any situations, whether work-related or personal, that doesn't make me happy first. If, and I emphasize the word if, I ever decide to pursue another relationship, it will not be with anyone from Western country. Most likely she'll be Eastern European or from somewhere in Asia. I haven't decided yet. When I do, I'll take a 2-week vacation and see what I find. If I don't, I'll continue to pursue my dreams and hobbies and make sure that my dog, who is always happy to see me, is treated like the king that he is. That is a great view on life, Scott. I'm proud of you. Sorry you had to deal with that. But this is what modern feminism has done to relationships. It has made women compete with men, and it's just, I don't think it's good. Look, I think men and women should be treated fairly and equally. Of course, if you do the same job, same output, same pay, of course. But modern feminism is trying to erase the things that make women special and the things that make men special. And honestly, we can't do that. That's just dumb. It's dumb. We're different. We're wired differently. So I got a overpriced salmon poke bowl. Instead of rice, I have cauliflower rice, seaweed salad, avocado, and edamame, and the little fish eggs. And it's pretty good. Oh, I got almonds in here too. Just way too expensive. Oh my God. That sucks. I wonder what he said this time. I wonder why he's in jail. He's been pretty good on YouTube, like not posting things he shouldn't post. Here he is.
What's up, people? We're in front of the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, where Bill O'Reilly is doing his history tour. There's Ralph, and he's going to have Trump here. So we're coming to see what Trump has to say today. And we'll talk to some people in the crowd, see what they think about Trump running again, if they think he's going to run again. You think he's going to run again, Trump?
Yep.
Yeah. You think he can beat Biden? Biden's going to run again, dude.
I hope he does.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It'll be nice.
We'll see if he can live that long. Yeah, Trump isn't going to be speaking till, or being interviewed until 3 o'clock, so we're like 4 hours early.
Look at Jesse right there.
We got a big crowd forming already. What's up, people?
Oh, yes, I love your shirt.
I just picked it up.
I almost wore my purple.
Huh.
So, Hillary, is Trump going to run again?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
do not know.
You think he should?
You
Yeah.
know I think he should,
He should,
but I
yeah.
do not know.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to run, Trump?
I think he is. I hope he announces it today.
Yeah, he might, huh?
I hope he does.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to jog vigorously.
He's going to what?
Jog vigorously.
Maybe. You want him to run again, Sean? Yeah. Because it ain't over, right? You want Trump to run again?
He still hasn't lost.
He still didn't. Yeah, he didn't lose, did he? Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, so I can't really play this right now. I'm surprised they're allowing some of that on YouTube actually, because you got to be really careful what you say. But yeah, okay. So we want to talk crypto. All right, we're gonna go to crypto conversation right now. So just before we do, guys, I'm putting up the not financial advice banner. So whatever I say, understand that I am not a financial expert, and I don't know much about it, but right now, crypto has crashed, as you guys probably know. Crypto is down almost 30% from its all-time high in terms of market cap as of November. Seems like yesterday, crypto was at $3.2 million, $3.2 trillion market cap overall. And fast forward to today, and it's at around 2.2 last time I looked. I have to do this. Hold on, guys. This is CoinGecko is the website I use to look at all the prices. But lately they're getting flooded. So every time I go, I have to fill the stupid ass captcha up. Come on. Yeah, so here are the prices for crypto right now. And boy, are these ugly. Bitcoin at 46, right below 47. You got Ethereum below 4K. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. If I had income right now, I'd be buying this dip. Because every time crypto crashes, it always bounces back. In the long term, it's always bounced back higher than before. Now, I can't guarantee that it's going to happen again, but if you're a believer that past performance is the best indicator of future performance, then it's a good bet to take. Now, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. Make sure you guys talk to a financial expert, do your own research before you invest. Crypto is extremely volatile, so you can lose as quickly as you can gain on paper. You got to have big balls to be in the crypto game. You got to have big balls. But just yesterday, this was at like 50K. Now it's on 47. Crazy how fast it goes. But yeah, I like Ethereum a lot because Ethereum, they think that at some point it's going to flip with Bitcoin, meaning Ethereum's going to be the market leader, and they're going to call that the flippening. That's the name of it. No one knows if or when it's going to happen, but that's some theories that are out there. Just because Ethereum tends to have more use case right now, especially with the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens. You need Ethereum really to buy and sell and swap for NFTs, which is the digital artwork, which I'm debating getting into. Which I think you could make a lot of money in it. Now I did produce some artwork actually. Let me show it to you guys on my iPad. I did 2 pieces of digital artwork that I made on my iPad that I was going to put up as NFTs, and then I just never did it. Another one of my projects that I should have probably put these up just to see what they would sell for. Let me see if I can get to my albums real quick, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Let me know what you guys think. This is my Trump NFT that I made. Oh, let me make it full screen, duh. That's my Trump NFT that I made. Check him out. He looks good. And then I also did a DeSantis NFT. There's our boy. And I started working on a Kayleigh McEnany one, but I never finished it. So we'll see. We'll see if I have NFTs. If I do, I'll definitely announce it on my channel. Hopefully tomorrow, guys, I'll be joined by Tara from the Polish American Brotherhood, and we're going to do, in-depth news stories, things like that tomorrow. So definitely pay attention to my channel so that you'll see when we're going to go live tomorrow. She's been busy. She got friends in town. She got her family in town. But we're going to try to reconnect tomorrow, Tara and I. So if you see me on this tomorrow, I'll probably be with Tara, hopefully. But I just want to hop on, guys, say hi to all you guys, talk about the meta thing, which I think is a big deal. More evidence that the pendulum is swinging back in our favor. And I cannot wait for it to go all the way to the right. It's happening. And it's going to happen in 2022. And it's going to happen in 2024. So the best thing you guys can do is share my channel with a friend, let your friend know about my channel, and that's how my channel is going to grow. So do me that favor, tell one friend today about my channel, and then hopefully, it spirals and I get bigger and bigger. That's the whole hope, because we need to be creating as much content as possible in this space. All right, guys, it's a short video today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow on my live stream with hopefully Tara from the Polish American Brotherhood. In the meantime, be free, my sheeple.